And we're back. Hello everybody, DarkPhoenix Gaming here, and welcome back to some more Mass Effect 2. Last time we left off, we landed here on Ilium, and helped Liara with her information broker problems a little bit. As well as meeting up with a bunch of old friends from Novaria. That was rather interesting. This time, we're going to finish off this one troublemaker side quest, and then I'm going to go and do the mission to recruit Samara, the Justicar. But we gotta pay a visit to this bar first.
I'm looking
because apparently that's where this troublemaker is hanging out.
Difficult
In the
development for human
bar.
expansion as the colony on Horizon has been attacked. The council has likely the result of Vegetarian slave traders or isolated
Now,
investors in prefabricated compounds. However, as the repair and
yes, it's him.
You're really holding out on
Conrad
me? I'm a man on the
Werner,
edge. I got nothing to
aka
lose.
Shepard's
I'll do
fanboy.
anything to get this
Now,
job done. I'll go all the way
I
without a
can't
second
actually
thought.
remember how we closed our final interaction with him in Mass Effect 1, but the game assumes that we went a certain route, and I think Shepard may have gone that route, actually.
You want to see how far I'll go? I learned how to shove a gun in people's faces from Commander Shepard?
Yep,
Hey,
that's me.
If you know this idiot, can you rein him in before I slap his ass with a
I
singularity?
like her.
Shepard?
I really like
Is it really
her.
you? It's me, Conrad Werner. We met on the Citadel. I wanted to become a Spectre. And then you shoved a gun in my face. You showed me what it meant to be truly extreme. I learned that lesson well. So you're
What the hell
alive,
are you
huh?
doing here?
I hear it goes like that in the biz. Why don't you sit back and watch how it's done? I got some asses to kick.
Yeah, so, like I was saying, this is a thing that happens with this conversation, because in Mass Effect 1, at the end of the last conversation, he brings up your background and says he wants to be a Spectre and help out just like you were doing, and you have the option to talk him down, essentially blow him off. If you blow him off, he just goes off and gets himself killed somehow. Or you can shove a gun in his face. And I think we shoved a gun in his face. But Mass Effect 2 has a little dialogue bug where no matter what you did, it assumes you shoved a gun in his face. So, we can do 1, just get very irritated with him, 2, hit him, or 3, shoot him in the foot. Let's see, how would Shepard react? I mean, we went with the tough love option for shoving a gun in his face last time, I think. I don't think... Honestly, I'm not sure how we would react. We might actually shoot him in the foot. That's entirely plausible. And actually... I am going to shoot him in the foot. Just for the hell of it.
Conrad, let me make this perfectly clear.
Wow. Nice
This is not
control
acceptable.
over your aim abilities.
You shot my
Aw. Poor Conrad,
That
but
shot barely grazed you, you big baby.
you shouldn't be such
Sorry,
an idiot.
my father was a
really.
Krogan.
It still scared me. I'm new at the badass mercenary thing. People don't usually shoot me.
I'm sorry. What? Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is a little out of character and a touch of a dick thing to do, but it's just so funny to see Conrad's reaction when you actually shoot him that I can't resist. And that's staying in. I don't care what you say.
Conrad, do you have any actual combat training?
I'm saving the galaxy, Shepard. I don't have time for training. Don't you get it? You were a big jerk. but you saved the galaxy and showed other races that humans mattered. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
How'd you get that armor?
Oh, they make some pretty convincing replicas these days, if you're willing to pay. Getting the whole getup was pretty expensive, but my wife was really supportive. She even paid for my shuttle fare off-world.
Yeah. Who wants to bet that his wife just did that to get rid of him? Because, let's be honest, who wants to spend an extensive period of time in the same room as fucking Conrad Werner? I mean, as endearing and funny as he actually can be sometimes, he's also a little bit of a pain in the ass to be around.
So you just wander the galaxy righting wrongs?
Hey, don't say it like that. I talk to people, you know? Ask them if they have big problems that only I can solve. You'd be surprised how many people are just waiting for someone to talk to them.
Wow.
Sometimes I poke through crates, too. You know, for extra credits.
Now, for those of you who don't get what's going on there, this is effectively the game poking fun at Mass Effect 1, where there were people just standing around waiting for you to talk to them, who had big problems that only you could solve. And you would also poke through crates for extra credits. Those were things that happened in the first game. I'm totally serious about that. And it's kind of hilarious how they just poke fun at some of their more bizarre mechanical choices and stuff. It's kind of amusing, really.
Any decent security system will detect that you aren't in the military, much less part of my squad.
I just say that I'm deep cover and don't appear on systems. I'm doing the best I can, okay? You were a hero. You saved the galaxy and showed everyone what humanity could do. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you,
Yeah,
Shepard.
you keep saying
did.
that.
I had to
but
do something.
What were you actually doing in this bar? Seriously.
Why were you trying to get the deed to this place?
This place is actually a front for a red sand dealer. I need to take it over to crack the ring.
What? Who the hell told you that?
The owner of that weapons store near the carport? She's an undercover cop. She told me about it when I introduced myself.
Listen, crap for brains. First, we don't sell red sand. Second, red sand is legal on Ilium. You just need a license.
I'll talk to this undercover cop and figure out what's going on.
Thank you. If I kill annoying customers, it usually causes property damage. That comes out of my pay.
Oh,
Just let me know if you need any help, Shepard.
I really love this bartender. She's fucking awesome. Yeah, we got a little bit of renegade for that.
Acids are all different, so it's not like we get diseases or anything if we go natural.
Anyways, time to talk to this quote-unquote undercover cop.
First in our Spectre.
I find it a little bit hard to believe that they just straight up tell him about being an undercover cop.
I have extremely high performance requirements.
That's a little bit hard to believe, quite honestly. Sorry, weapons merchant. Ah. Let's go have a chat then.
Available for extranet
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Corrosa family. The son of Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
Anyways.
Alien News would like to offer a clarification of our special report on notorious assassin Big Creos. While Alien News did credit
Sometimes you say these things, and I don't know. Maybe it's because you had a Batarian
Weapons merchant. Hello.
encourage or tolerate prejudice.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, Conrad Werner. You said something about being an undercover cop?
I talked to an old friend, Conrad Werner. You told him that the Eternity Lounge was selling red sand.
Oh, you're Conrad's friend. Yes, that place is really dangerous. I should know. I'm an undercover cop.
Did you get me the deed to the
Yeah,
bar? I need the deed to, stop the red sand dealers.
Seriously, you're still going on about that? If you really were an undercover cop, you wouldn't be telling me that you were an undercover cop. But fine, I'll help you. It's time for us to bring out the old silver tongue and engage in the ancient and time-honed art of bullshitting.
I softened up the bar owner, but you need to go in and finish them off.
Really? Are you sure?
Absolutely. You just need to close the deal. Go in, be tough, and let them know you're with me. They'll hand the deed right over.
Wow, great. Here, I'll set you up for a discount. Thanks for the help.
A discount. Nice. Personal defense, and let Conrad know. That's a little bit more. Paragon points. Still going to need some more credits to afford any of that. Whatever.
Hey, we're friends. I have never called you that.
No, but you're thinking about it.
You think it was
On the
easy growing
stock
up
market,
pure blood?
debt piling up.
No.
Perhaps you need to explore other options.
Let's go back and see what the outcome of this whole Conrad
Talk to indentured
situation
to see
is.
if indentured servitude is the right career option for you. The only shame is enjoying.
Come on. Let's get going. Over to eternity, and let's watch the fireworks. And I do actually remember what happens here, and it's quite entertaining the way it turns out. But I won't spoil it. I won't. Let's say.
Damn it, this is just a misunderstanding!
Tell it to the judge. My surveillance vids caught your extortion attempt from 4 different angles.
I was misled! I was told that you had agreed to sell!
Take her away, before I have my bartender throw her out.
Oh, please do. I need some more entertainment today.
What happened? The undercover cop from the weapons kiosk just got arrested.
She wasn't a cop. She was a deep cover operative from a terrorist cell. I'd never have found her if not for
we
you.
don't need to make Conrad feel
Really?
too
You did
bad
a great job,
about
Conrad.
himself.
Now please, go home. Let me take it from here.
Can do, Shepard. And thanks. It's really good to have you back.
He may be a little bit of a bumbling idiot, but we don't need to rub failure in his face after all. Haha. But let's have a little chat with the bartender.
Thanks for
now.
taking care of that crazy guy. Saves me having to beat him to death with his own spine. That makes the other customers nervous.
I wonder
Anyway,
why.
this is Eternity, and I'm Athena, a sorry matriarch and bartender. Get you anything?
Matriarch? A bartender? The two don't usually go together as far as I'm aware. Interesting.
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know. Not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations. You know, commando stuff.
the old
She'd put
covert
the old
ops
commando
stuff.
leathers on for special nights with Dad. Goddess, that was embarrassing.
You said your father fought in the Rachni Wars?
Yeah, when he was young. Loved showing off his war scars. Krogan think they're sexy. Me, I go for asses. When I was a girl, he'd tell me about landing on this poison-filled world and stomping a Rachni queen into muck. Scientists say all that stuff about us getting genetic material from the father is crap. Seems like I got a bit of his mouth, though.
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a
that
matriarch herself.
can't have
Dad was
lasted
near on 1,000
forever.
when the truth came out.
Yeah, I don't imagine it went over too well.
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out, and made me promise to love whichever one survived. Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
Wow. Yeah, that had to have been an awkward phone call. Hey, sweetheart, your dad and I are going to have a fight to the death. Please don't hate whoever survives. Oh. Automated phone call a few days later. Neither one of us survived. Have fun with that. Yeah, that went over great, I'm sure.
What's it like living for nearly 1,000 years?
Violent. Wars break out. Colonies get destroyed. Sometimes you hear good news, like that colony on Pharaoh surviving. That's the exception, though. You find peace in whatever arms will hold you. Turian, Elcor, Hanar. Even had a pureblood daughter. I was the father. Didn't work out. And one day you wake
remember
up,
that
your figure's gotten
statement about the
matriarchal, and everyone else is
pureblood
too young to
daughter.
remember how the Quarians looked inside those suits.
It's going to come back again in Mass Effect 3. And speaking of Quarians, how did they look inside those suits?
Thanks for telling me about that.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
Nah.
Just looking around.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Okay.
Welcome back, babe. Can I get you anything? Sorry, no sex. Just clean the bar.
Wow, she is just too awesome. How about a drink?
I'd like something to drink.
Sure. I'll set up a tab at the drink kiosk. Knock yourself out. Literally, if you want. Just don't drink anything for Turians or Quarians. It does nasty things to your insides. Once saw Krogan drink a liquefied Turian on a dare 6 or 7 centuries back. Nobody came out of that one looking pretty.
Thanks for setting up the drinks.
Pleasure as always.
Wow. Matriarch bartender. Hi. I'll have me a mystery drink then. Rumored to come from the deepest reaches of the Traverse, distilled on a shadowy, nameless planet by specially adapted Vorcha. Or adopted Vorcha, as it says. And we're already feeling pretty drunk.
Deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you right.
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
No, don't do that. Don't let some human
It's always the same thing.
Anywho, now that we've got that out of the way, we are going to head off on the mission to deal with recruiting Samara.
I'll make do. But you're certain the neural stimulators are compatible
let's get
with both
to
my
it.
suit and Asari physiology?
Ilium sees many human refugees, terminus orphans, and former slaves abandoned by Batarian raiders. For many, the adjustment is
Listen,
difficult.
I know the data is vital to the Corrosa family. The Sana Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
He said that this new charity is his way of showing his support for the people who protect
I didn't mean... Okay, look, I'll take another look at the contract. Maybe it needs to be
Chat with
reclassified.
Officer
Forget
Dara
it.
over
No,
here.
I haven't had any luck yet. She insists it was
Yes,
legal.
and I know Shiala is there and everything,
going to
but
call
I'm
in a
going to wait
favor
until
and have
after
a
this
friend
mission to
send me
do
a
that
contract.
side quest, even though it's pretty brief.
Can I help you with something?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
Wait, why? Do you have a problem, or did she kill somebody already?
No, she didn't kill anyone. Calm down. I just want to talk.
Relax. I just need to speak with her.
Good. Samara's the first Justicar I've seen on Ilium. If I'm lucky, things will stay peaceful. She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that balcony will summon a cab. Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Tell me about the Justicars.
They're a monastic order. They've given up their families and possessions to follow their code. Most of them are on some lifelong mission, but they'll always stop to deal with any injustice they encounter, which can be a problem. In some ways, they're a lot like the Spectres, undertaking personal missions.
Oh, well, the Spectres have their positions in power because they were granted them by the Council. Who gives the Justicars the right to do what they do, I guess?
Spectres are authorized by the Council.
Yeah, exactly.
Who do Justicars represent?
What? That's like, I don't know, a good human metaphor. They represent their code, our code. It's closer to a religious group than a legal branch. No law-abiding Asari would question a Justicar's orders. Nobody becomes a Justicar for personal gain. And they die before breaking their oaths.
Wow. Now, I could try and explain the Justicars in more detail, but there's a conversation with Samara later down the line that I think does it better, so I am going to leave that for her to handle. But why are you so worried about Samara?
Is Samara really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, you've got nothing to fear, and a Justicar would die without hesitation to protect the innocent. But their code orders them to stop lawbreakers, with lethal force in most cases, and everyone skirts the law somehow on Ilium. If someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
Okay, so you're saying if someone jaywalked in front of her, or some 5-year-old stole a piece of candy from a convenience store because they forgot it was in their pocket and she found out, she would have to murder them on the spot. That seems a little severe. It really does.
Why are you worried about other species coming into contact with her?
If a Justicar kills an Asari, none of us questions it. But if she killed a human, do you think the Alliance would understand her actions and respect her authority? You can't even figure out your own religions. It's a big diplomatic incident just waiting to happen.
Okay, she makes an excellent point about that, but let's just get going. We've got places to be and all that jazz. And it looks like we'll be fighting a lot of vanguards and engineers on this mission. That ought to be interesting. Let's see. Who do I want to take along for this? I could go with my usual team of Kasumi and Garrus, who served me well thus far, or I could mix things up a little bit. I'm half combat, half biotic, basically. So, let's see. Yeah, I think I do want to take Kasumi, though, just because there's this one line of dialogue you can get during this mission, which is pretty hilarious. And I really want to get that one. I'll take Kasumi along. And I think I'm also going to bring Jack. Hopefully this is an okay squad combo. First order of business. Shockwave. Heavy. give her level 3 and subject 0. That should be good. Let's see. The arc projector is going to be a good thing to stick with, I think, just because we don't really have anything that takes down barriers faster or anything, so it's our best bet, and I don't really want to go with the collector beam cannon just because it takes so much ammo to use. Alrighty.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
Well, you're a shifty bastard.
Was your business partner, and I'm not moving
there.
you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
Well, sucks to be you, I guess. Oh well. Let's go about Samara. Okay.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
Lovely. Spaceport official.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess.
So it's like wanting to be a superhero or something, I guess? I don't know.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off this world.
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
The Asari say that Justicars are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell corruption, they start shooting. The thing is, corruption isn't that hard to find around here.
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Dagny Kerr was cutting through a back alley last night when someone killed him with a shotgun. I saw his body this morning. They'd used modded rounds. That means Eclipse mercs.
I don't get it. Why exactly does the fact that they used modified ammunition mean that it was done by Eclipse? Couldn't anyone have just bought some modded rounds off the black market, and why couldn't it have been freelancers?
You must know
That's
something
the things
about these
I'm wondering
Eclipse.
right off the bat.
I occasionally do business with them, but only in well-lit places, with my guards, and only after the cred's clear. This is a scummy bunch, even by merc standards. They sell red sand, all kinds of illegal items, and they are all cold-blooded killers.
Why would these mercs kill him? And why do you think they're coming after you, too?
I have no idea. We're innocent merchants. But they killed him, so they must be after me, too. I have to work the angles and get out of here.
They killed your partner, so they must be after you. Why don't I believe him?
You don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
Why does he seem suspicious?
Dagny Kerr knew the risks when he took to spacing. Right now, my worry is me. It's unhealthy to be a Volus in the Nosastra spaceport right now. Especially a Volus named Pitney 4.
Whatever.
I should go.
let's talk to the detective about this Justicar. Pick up some Metagel here. I don't need to change anything here. Let's talk to the detective.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district.
I promise only to use them in self-defense.
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
Well, I'm actually here looking to recruit her for my mission. I need her help. Does that make it any better?
I need to recruit Samara for my mission. Then we'll be on our way.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
She'll like our mission then.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP.
Yeah, we've certainly got the whole
She's
impossible cause thing covered, that's for sure.
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of
Yeah,
your district.
what aren't you
My
telling
bosses want me to
us?
detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident, but her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
Seriously? She'd kill you for doing your job. That does not sound very similar to what I've been told about Justicars so far.
Samara would kill a cop? That doesn't sound very just.
She would die defending an honest cop, but she'd fight an army of dirty cops to the death. I admire her dedication, but her presence is still a big problem. I need her gone before I have to carry out my orders.
Well then, perhaps you conveniently forgot that those orders were a thing. That could happen, right?
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
Let's remember that next time Shepard sends us into impossible odds. That's about twice a day.
Yes, well, unlike the detective's superiors, I'm not being a dumbass about it. And I'm also sending myself into impossible odds as well. So they're not being hypocrites. Or I'm not, I should say. Yes, so unlike the detective's superiors, when I do that, I am not being a hypocrite, so that's kind of different.
Most of the time, I'm not being stupid about it.
Yeah, most of
the
the
same for
time. You
Anani's
can't say all
superiors.
the time.
I'm a cop
to be
and I know my
honest.
duty. I've been ordered to detain her, and I will. Unless I can get her to leave my district first.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
You mentioned a crime scene?
A Volus merchant was murdered. It was a professional hit, so we're not dealing with junkies looking for a score. I'm thinking the local Eclipse mercenary band. Can't prove it, but if the Volus was dirty too, maybe it's just a deal gone bad.
What do I need to know about these mercenaries?
Eclipse mercs are professional killers. They sell red sand, trade illegal weapons tech, and smuggle criminals off-world. They control some back alleys around here. I haven't been able to find their nest yet, though.
What can you tell me about Justicars?
They're a kind of... humans might call them warrior monks. They live by a complex code that compels them to punish the wicked and protect the pure. They've been a part of Asari culture for millennia. I read adventure stories about Justicars when I was a child.
People seem nervous about Samara's presence.
Asari admire Justicars, but we also know that they kill without mercy when they find corruption. And Justicars never leave Asari space. Why is she here? I doubt it's to investigate the murder of some corrupt Volus.
What do you think of Samara herself?
She's been a Justicar longer than 3 of your lifespans. Whoever she was before she swore that oath, that person is dead.
I have to go.
Good luck.
We should find Samara before the detective does.
We're gonna need it. That's for sure. And a description of the Justicars, as they live by a complex code that compels them to protect the innocent and kill the wicked, kind of thing.
Anaya told us to let you through.
That...
Watch yourself. There's Merc activity back here. We're waiting on backup.
A good way to put it. The problem, as you'll discover later down the line... Uploading this message, I think. Yeah. As I was saying, the problem with that whole thing is that the Asari's definition, or the Justicars, I should say, definition of what is good and evil tends to be rather black and white, which is a little bit of a problem, as I'm sure you can appreciate. First thing I'm gonna do...
Cloaking! Online. Hostile contact! I'll tear you up!
Yeah, we'll be getting that idiot dead soon.
I'll throw you like a toy!
That's her down. So how about you help me out over here? I sit back and regen health. There we go, Jack. Now, let's beat your ass to death. Got the chance. Nice quick little engagement there. We still got most of our ammo, so that's nice. Righty. Wow, that had to have hurt.
Those were my best troops.
And enter Samara.
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
Wow. She is a badass. Nice.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
That's you, actually. That's
Find
you,
peace
Eclipse
in the rest
bitch.
of the goddess.
Killed someone with her feet.
My name is Samara,
She
a
is
servant of the Justicar
impressive.
Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me. Are we friend or foe?
That merc was wounded and helpless. Do you just kill anyone who won't help you?
If my cause is important enough, yes. Are you different?
I've killed enemies, but always with good reason.
I answer to a code that is clearly defined. If my actions are true to that code, I am just. If they are not, I am unjust. I don't pretend it is a simple matter, or that it seems right to everyone. But I sleep well at night, and that is more than most can say. How may I be of service to you?
I'm going up against suicidal odds, and I need the best. That's you.
I sense the truth in what you say, and it humbles me. But I seek an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
Okay, I have to admit, I'm a little bit lost here. Can you
The human
clarify?
is lost here. Can one of you clarify?
Exactly.
I was trying to convince her to leave with you, but Justicars and their code.
The detective has been ordered to detain me. I can't force her to disobey an order.
And after a day, Samara starts killing anyone in her way?
I am afraid so.
Of course Jack would get it first. Why am I not surprised?
There must be some way we can all get what we need.
I see a way. While I am in custody, you find the name of that ship. Do that and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
Can you tell me more about Justicars?
We are individuals who have forsworn family, children, and worldly possessions aside from some weapons and armor. We travel Asari space righting wrongs as defined by the ancient code we have each memorized.
Ilium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere she goes. It is rare for a Justicar to leave Asari space, but I must follow my oath. If I suffer for it, I will accept that.
A moment ago, you refused to give up your investigation, but now you'll swear to follow me?
If I stay, I will be compelled to kill many innocents to escape incarceration.
Like me.
I may be killed, and my quarry would be free to continue murdering. If I come with you and survive your mission, I can resume my investigation. To do that, I need the ship's name to track her to her next hiding place. It is a simple choice.
Slim chance is better than none.
Yeah, definitely.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
It may seem so to you, but this is my oath. The expedient path may be fast and simple. That does not make it the right path.
Do you have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney 4 is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
Well, I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
Okay, that was a rather long and interesting conversation. And as you can tell, Samara is quite the intriguing character. And that's going to be the case for a long time yet. She's a very interesting character and definitely has a lot of depth to her. And I'm looking forward to showing off where this goes. But in the meantime, Pitney 4, stop ignoring me, I gotta talk to you.
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
Yes, I did. Now start talking. You've been bullshitting me this whole time.
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, Earth Clan. I'm merely an innocent merchant trying to make his way in life.
Yeah, you see, I don't believe that. But why don't you work with me? I can't help you if you don't help me.
The Eclipse are out for your blood. I need your help to break into their base. Shouldn't we work together?
Yes, you're right, Earth Clan. I'm desperate. I've got angry mercs after me, and now this Asari Justicar. Let's talk. I smuggled a chemical onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic. I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse, so they are perturbed and want to kill me.
Great. Illegal, toxic, biotic-boosting chemicals in the possession of these criminal biotics. This is not going to go over well. Definitely not. But you do know this is all your damn fault,
Sounds
right?
like you're a swindler and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something?
No, I just wanted to fuck with you for a little bit. Actually, yeah, I do want something. I need the name of one of the Eclipse ships. they smuggled someone off-world, and I need to know which ship it was.
The Eclipse recently smuggled someone off-world. I need the name of the ship she left on.
I don't know about their people smuggling operations. They must keep records in their base. I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy.
Of course. This doesn't surprise me at all. Now, how about you give it here, and I don't break your face?
Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous.
They kill one person. One person to get what they're after. And I'm supposed to be intimidated. Come on. First of all, I'm going to save the game. Now let's get in here and get going.
Here they come.
Here we are.
Now you see me.
And your ass to be made dead.
Mind over matter.
Shepard, my scans confirm that the chemical compound will boost biotics. However, concentrated exposure will cause severe tissue damage. I recommend limited exposure.
What just happened? How did I die there? That's what I want to know.
Forces have engaged.
Now.
Mind over matter.
Shepard, my scans confirm that the chemical compound will boost biotics. However, concentrated exposure will cause severe tissue damage. I recommend limited exposure.
Our friend
Mind over matter. Excuse me. Taking fire. Enemy.
Okay. How about you give them a little spanking for me, Sue, dear? Come on, lady. Get out from cover. And now you're nice and deadified.
I'll tear you apart.
I hate you. I don't want you to suffer. Have I mentioned that? If not, I do apologize. Fucking hell, I didn't have incendiary ammo active.
Weakening their integrity.
Come on. Now I'm going with this again. I need to incendiarize my ammo. I think.
Weakening their integrity.
When now? You are in trouble, aren't you? I'm also a little bit in trouble because ammunition, but you're more in trouble.
I'll I'll tear you apart!
Great, I got Reckless. Now let's beat you up. And I'm also going to take the chance
Warning, hostile force using non-standard ammunition.
re-engage our ammo of the incendiary variety. I don't know why I was struggling to think of what to call that. Quite honestly, it's a little bit bizarre. But we'll incendiarize all our ammo. Let's switch back to this.
Weakening their integrity! You're dead!
Shepard, my scans confirm
Fuck
that
you.
the chemical compound will boost biotics. However, concentrated exposure will cause severe tissue damage. I recommend limited exposure.
Shields have failed.
Limited to no exposure, of course. How about fuck off? You can go down now, please. Thank you.
Weakening their integrity!
You all are a pain in the ass, and I'm low on ammo for this now. That's a pain. I don't like being low on ammo. Shocking as that may be to you, I do not enjoy low ammo.
Weakening their integrity!
It's not an enjoyable state of being.
Mind over matter!
Okay.
I'll tear you apart!
That's one of them down. Got two
Weakening
more,
their
though.
integrity!
Headshots
Mind over matter!
for the win, bitch. That's you down. I do believe it is shotgun time. First, look around. This way. There is, in fact, not
I'll tear you apart!
that I can get more ammo or anything from. Not just yet, anyhow.
Mind over matter!
Maybe I'll re-equip this for now.
Deploying to the field! You're toast!
Okay, how about I get the shotgun out?
Mind over
See
matter!
what you say to this little toy. Now you can burn to death. And I can find some ammunition to replace that stuff I burnt through. That's a little bit, I suppose it'll do. Decent amount of ammo now. Move up.
How'd you like that? Can't target them!
How about this? You can fall to your death. Booyah. Booyah, booyah, booyah. It's 26. a little bit short on shotgun ammo, but everything else seems good for now. Let's see. Scimitar assault shotgun. Let's check. Rapid fire, short. Deadly at short range. Let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want to stick with the scimitar or rather stick with the eviscerator or not. Let's see if I go eviscerator. We have 15 shots. Well, we have a couple more shots with the shotgun if I go with this, so I'll do that. It's also reloaded.
Oh God, don't let them see me. If they do see me, don't let them kill me.
And we have someone in there. Let's check out my squad. We're pretty paragon, but not as high as we could be. Not yet, anyways.
Wait, stop! I didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot.
You're in an enemy uniform and I'm gonna kill you.
I'm not one of them. I'm new. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
What do they do here that you don't like, Elnora?
I thought we'd be flying around the galaxy shooting up bad guys and stuff, right? But no. They just sell red sand and illegal weapons tech. They even smuggled an Ardat Yakshi off-world.
Ardat Yakshi? What's that? First I've ever heard of this term, to be honest.
What does Ardat Yakshi mean?
It's an ancient Asari word for something that I thought was just a superstition until now. It means demon of the night winds. I didn't think they were real, but the boss said this scary lady was one.
Demon of the night winds. Huh. Interesting name. I wonder why they picked that particular one.
What do they do here that you don't like, Elnora?
I thought we'd be flying around the galaxy.
We already said that.
But no. They just sell red sand and illegal weapons tech.
What ship did they use for the smuggling?
Wow, I have no idea. It was a few days ago, and like I said, I'm new. They didn't tell me anything.
Okay, apparently we have no choice but to let her go now, because I didn't shoot her right at the get-go. I don't like that.
If you so much as jaywalk,
That's my main problem with that old
Okay,
conversation.
I'm going. Thank you.
The fact that we have to either shoot her right off the bat, or possibly, or if we don't want to shoot her right off the bat, we have to let her go. Because the thing is, with Elnora, if you stop to think about it, there's no way she's as innocent as she claims to be, because she's wearing an Eclipse uniform. And the Eclipse, they, as Pitney Force said, they all commit murders to earn their uniforms, meaning she was wearing an Eclipse uniform. She's committed a murder. She's guilty of murder. So we would have been justified in gunning her down. But what I would have liked to have been able to do was have that conversation and then decide, do we let her go or kill her? But that's not even an option we get. We have to kill her right at the get-go without even conversing, really. Or we have to let her go. And I just don't like that. I would have liked to have had another option to kill her after the conversation had concluded. And I'm a little bit miffed that we don't have that, to be perfectly honest.
I'll take it.
I'll take some biotic damage now. Now, let's drop another save game.
Sleep mode ended.
Got a mech, a couple of these goons out here. Okay. Now, you guys murder their faces, please. I tried to charge, but we couldn't charge properly.
Weakening their integrity.
There's a couple more of them, including an Eclipse and Vanguard. Speaking of Vanguards, Kasumi, please give them a little spanking. Kasumi. Jack.
Destroy you.
Punish them.
Going dark.
Okay, where are you, idiots?
Contact.
There you are, hey.
Weakening their integrity.
Our favorite Vanguard continues to be annoying to fight. Let's pull out the pistol. I don't like you. Have I mentioned that, bitch? Because I don't. At all. Like, at all.
I'll tear you apart.
Well, that's her down. Easily enough. But there's another flipping Vanguard. And her girlfriend.
Eclipse forever.
Eclipse, go fuck yourself. How about that?
Mind over matter.
Get your ass up so I can shoot you.
Got no shield.
Oh, it's a rapid-fire shotgun. I'd almost forgotten that part. So you're supposed to shoot a lot of rounds that do little damage per shot. I can't say I'm too fond of that, to be perfectly honest. But those idiots are down. Hack a terminal? For $3,000. Wait a second. There was one of those weapon exchange stations back a bit. So, if I can, I'd like to head on back and use that station to both refill my ammo and change out myself and Jack to the better shotgun. As well, the rapid-fire shotgun is nice and all. The fact that it gets that rapid fire by doing less overall damage is not something I'm fond of. I think we stick to the Eviscerator for now, because it just fits my way of playing with a shotgun better, in that it does a lot of damage when you get up very close. And I don't mind having to get close if the trade-off is doing an extreme amount of damage, quite frankly. It strikes me as being quite a reasonable trade-off, frankly. But I'm gonna drop a save real quick, just so I don't have to redo much if I happen to die soon. I mean, I haven't died much on this episode so far, but I don't want to take the risk. And we're switching over to the SMG now. Oh, it's a bitch. Great.
Weakening their integrity. Taking damage.
Okay. Please hurt her.
Deploying Warfield.
Locked field. You're dead.
Great. Now we are switching to the pistol. And they have heavies now. But, silver lining, that one heavy attacked its buddy. So they're obviously not very good at being heavies.
Now you see me.
Sumi, please save my ass.
Your screens.
Oh, God damn it.
Weakening their integrity.
Right, we'll go back to the SMG, I suppose.
I'll tear it.
And I will punch you dead.
Contact.
Come on, give me a reason.
I've got no shields.
Well, I didn't die there, narrowly. But I didn't die. How about that?
Can't do it.
Oh, God damn it. Let's not get killed from being stupid. I would appreciate no death via stupidity this time around, if we can pull that off and manage to have that not be a thing. Kasumi, please don't do that next time. I was in the middle of killing him. There. Now, get the medical station. Plenty of Metagel stored up at the moment. $6,000 credits. And I'm going to run back to refill my ammo again, just on the off chance it ends up saving my ass or something. So, I'll cut the video so you don't have to sit through that, but that is what I'm gonna do next. Alrighty, time to head up these stairs and see what we find through this door. After I save the game. Because I'm just that fucking paranoid. got for me, guys?
Weapons free, Eclipse. Mind over matter.
Some Vanguard bitch, apparently.
Going dark.
He wants to be a pain in my ass. Let's shoot her dead. And oh my Christ, is that a gunship? It is. It's a fucking gunship. But we've got a few holdouts to deal with first.
Engaging hostiles.
So I think we can manage. Now.
No shields.
Get out of the toxic area.
Bring them down.
I'd rather not die from toxicness. Some asshat over there. It's a heavy. Fuck your heavies. And all your heaviness. Okay, that was a little reckless.
They've seen us.
Deploying Warfield. Now you
Let's
see me.
give this another go then. Well, that does it for you.
Mind over matter.
But we got another one of your girlfriends here who needs dealing with.
Cloaking.
And how the actual fuck did my weapons end up having this unequipped? That's retarded. There. Now I'm going to take the time to actually equip my incendiary ammo again. Honestly, I have wished there was some sort of way to set a type of ammo that I wanted to have default to being activated when I start the mission, because that would be kind of handy. It's a little bit annoying that I can't, but it's not that big a deal, honestly. Which is why I don't complain about it more. Okay.
Can't get there.
I'm just going to
Can't
let
do that
my
right now.
teammates take care of this, I think.
Taking fire. Going dark. Am I invisible or something? Can't get there.
Well, you're dead. Extremely, extremely dead. And I almost died. I hate it when I almost die. It's quite aggravating. Right. Who have we got now? A couple of bastards over that way. The gunship is gone, so I suppose that's good. I'm switching back to this.
Weakening the... No shield.
Our heavy friend is going at it right now, so I am going to punish him up close and personal, I think. Ooh. Now, medical, and I'll take this data file.
Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc.
And this is the point at which we hear the I told you so's from Jack, or whoever the more pragmatic and ruthless member of the squad is.
Wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Elnora was the killer.
We shouldn't have let her go.
We could tell the detective this.
So the I told you so comes from Kasumi. Interesting. We're full up on ammo, though. I'm not sure why, but I guess at certain points we just get automatic refills of ammo or something. That's the best I can come up with, quite frankly. Head on through. And we will find what we will find.
Ready.
Handful of mechs. Heading on through. Casino already closed. I think it's shotgun time, bitches.
I'll destroy you.
That's one of you dealt with. Go over to this. Time to beat you to death. With your own parts. Oh yeah. Some power cells. I'm gonna head back to that last room because there was one ammo clip that I left due to being full up. Oh, we can't go back. Ah, well. Just have to make do. But you know, the moment we head out there, the gunship is making an appearance. Because that is how this works. So I am going to save the game, just in case this turns out to be one of those more unpleasant fights, where I die a lot, as a consequence I have to edit a lot out.
Gunship, overhead!
Well, that was slightly embarrassing. So, let's equip this. Going to be Shocky McShocky.
Gunship, overhead!
Wait a bit.
They're right ahead of us.
Do one, then back off, heal a little. Your health goes down a chunk. I do that. And you're coming back, eh? With a vengeance. Relocating to that place. God damn it. I missed with one use of this thing, which is kind of embarrassing. Now just wait while our shields regen a little. We've got a few more shots left in this thing, but we are draining heavy weapons ammo fast, bringing it down. But I'm opting to take the easy route rather than having to hammer at it with my standard ammunition. Just because that saves all of our standard ammunition for use against the Eclipse boss. Now it's quite difficult to actually fight in most cases. At least I found that to be the case. Especially on Insanity difficulty, which I remind you, we are playing on. Now let's bypass this door. Okay. Try again. And a shipping manifest.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows that Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
Red sand?
Samara wasn't looking for this information, but at least it proves the Volus is a criminal.
If he
I'm sure
didn't have a
Detective
license.
would be interested in this.
Indeed.
We gotta keep moving.
We'll deliver that evidence. We are not delivering it to Pitney 4 because I'm not about to do something that would count as being dirty. Number one, Shepard's not that kind of character, not the way I'm playing her anyways, and number two, we're about to add a Justicar to the team. I don't want to give her a reason to shoot us. 6,000 credits. Oh, this little guy. Going to save the game just so we have a more up-to-date save. But this guy, this conversation is fucking hilarious. I just hope the right person responds to it. We will see.
I am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
Right. He's a biotic god. Honestly, if there's anyone we've met so far in this game that would be classified as a biotic god, it would be either Jack or Samara. And if we're counting Mass Effect 1, Matriarch Benezia, he's not even in the ballpark.
You need help.
You need help. For you stand before the mightiest biotic ever.
I've just listed like 3 or 4 who are
so
mightier than you
to
at
me was
that,
terrifying.
so no.
Then I began to smell my greatness.
Your greatness? You sure that wasn't just your body odor from not showering in a couple of days?
When I fall over. But they don't know what I know in my head. But I know that I am amazingly powerful.
So you're batshit insane is what you're saying.
Are you part of Pitney 4's trade group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
He didn't say anything about you going missing. Didn't want to get stuck here.
Face it, Pitney will pick money over friends every time.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room.
You aren't.
I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
15 creds says the little guy doesn't get 5 steps in before the merc explodes him.
I will tear her apart.
Damn it.
My biotics are unstoppable.
We got the wrong conversation line. I should have put Kasumi in first. But no, just go lie down.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last step. But, Great Wind, biotic god, what was I saying? I'm tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap.
destroy the universe later.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't deserve to live.
Yeah, we got the wrong conversation line there. Kasumi should have been in first, because her line is much more amusing than Jack's stuff, because Jack is just, he's pathetic, he should die. Kasumi's response to that guy is, and I quote, "Aw, can we keep him?" So Kasumi wants an insane biotic druggie as a pet, essentially, is what you can get out of that. I'm just kind of sad we didn't get that line, because it's so hilarious. So funny, and I would have loved to have it in here. Shame that we didn't get that. Real shame. But anyways, Wasaya awaits us. And she's busy getting drunk before a fight.
Everything's
That's
gone
quite
to hell
the Commander
since we smuggled that
Shepard-esque thing
filthy
to do,
creature
isn't
off-world.
it?
First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
That's quite the odd thing to take pleasure in. Like, normally people take pleasure in, I don't know, drinking hot chocolate, playing video games,
Going silent.
all sorts of things, but certainly not turning someone's head into a pulpy mass. Come on. And she's biotically throwing those containers at us. Get our toxicity BS happening around here. Yes, if I'm honest. But unlike the other Eclipse folks, Captain Wasaya has armor in addition. In addition to having health and barriers, she actually has armor. How about not? I would appreciate you not killing us all. That'd be real nice. You good with that? Yes. Now you're getting your butt whooped.
Want some more?
Now, Captain.
No shield.
Going dark.
How about
There they are.
Captain Wasaya is now dead. Nice. We have a handful of idiots left out here who still think they have a chance of beating us. I want to be dramatic and finish this with the shotgun. And there we have it.
The information's here somewhere. Let's rip the place.
Okay, that's her data pad. Should have what we're after, but I want to look around a little. Hack a few things and all that jazz. Including checking all of this for what we want. I'll take that as well. That'll be 3,000 credits. Picking up quite a few credits. This whole thing. Not seeing much else in the way of loot. So, I'll say as data pad is probably the last thing that we want to get. I'll grab it. There's a Justicar here. Hardly looking for the one we sent off on the AML Demeter. I was happy to see her go. She chilled me to the bone. I just hope this Justicar doesn't mess up my operation. Well, the Justicar didn't mess up your operation, but Commander Shepard did. along with messing up your head, for that matter.
This is probably
Let's
the
grab
ship that crazy Asari is looking for.
You want to head back to the police station and give her the name, or look around first?
We've done our looking around, so let's go.
Let's give her the name and keep moving.
And Samara is going to be very happy with this. Pitney 4 is also not getting this damn information.
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it to her.
Okay, then.
I got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine. I am ready to leave immediately if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
Nice. I like her. But you're hunting an Ardat Yakshi, if what I found in the Eclipse base is correct. Is that right?
The Eclipse
Just
smuggled
out
an
of
Ardat
curiosity.
Yakshi off-world. She's who you're really after, isn't she?
You continue to impress. Yes, I was here tracking the Ardat Yakshi. She is a dangerous criminal, and I will bring her to justice. After your mission is complete, of course.
Alright. Well, we don't need to hammer home that we expect her to follow orders. I imagine Samara is well aware that since she's coming on board a military operation with an established command structure, she'll have to follow our commands. We're just going to give her the benefit of the doubt and assume that she will do so. So I'll meet you on board the Normandy, once we've concluded our business here.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the Code. By the Code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
Extremely dishonorable. Okay, well, here's the thing. Honorable and dishonorable are a bit nebulous terms, and can kind of mean different things for different people. So, can I get a list of what you consider to be dishonorable, just so I can make sure I don't do it by mistake? Because that'd be real nice, Samara. Thanks in advance.
I can see that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a Justicar can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with a company of honorable heroes. Shall we return to your ship?
I've got some business with the detective first.
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
Nice. Found your murderer, by the way.
Killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard and any evidence she brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar.
Wow, just like that,
Thanks,
you
Shepard.
can accept
I wasn't sure about
inadmissible
trusting a stranger,
evidence.
and a human at that.
Interesting.
But you came through. It's a
Very
shame Miss
interesting.
Elnora escaped. But I'll get her. At least you put her on the run. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
Yes, Pitney 4. He's been doing some illegal smuggling. You may want to do do something about that.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
Thank you so much. I'll be leaving now. And that mission is done. Gained 1,000 experience and hit level 15. 2 squad points. Mission summary: recruited Samara for the team. Short, sweet, and brief. We also picked up the Scimitar Assault Shotgun, but like I explained during the actual mission, just by virtue of the fact that it does less damage, even if we do get more shots with it, I'm not going to be using it, I don't think. I'll stick with what I've got for now. We also got biotic damage, 52,200 credits, and 2,000 platinum. Well, let's close the report and buy a few upgrades around here, and then head back to the planet, I think.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We've studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
Yes, she is very powerful. This is definitely going to be a good addition to the team.
We still don't know what we're going to find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
Yeah, so Samara is basically a Jedi. That's what I'm getting from the Justicar. They're the Mass Effect version of Jedi. Yep, that's a thing. And I did just decide that Samara was a Jedi. Okay, let's get that bonus to biotic damage. Bit of element 0, but we got plenty of it for now. And we unlocked biotic cooldown that I can buy. We're actually getting some decent biotic upgrades now, because before we weren't getting too many of them, because element 0 is the thing I have the least of at the moment, even if we do have about 42,000 of it still. 20% faster cooldowns. I wonder if this will affect my charge ability. Is that a biotic power or a physical one? I'm not honestly sure. Let me pick up the cooldown. Anywho.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay then.
There is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari Justicar. You did well getting Samara on our side. She is so elegant and gorgeous. Too bad her manner is just so cold.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Jack would like to see you down in her hidey hole on the engineering deck. Anything else, Commander?
So we have Jack's loyalty mission now. I'll have a little chat with her about that. I will read these messages. Appreciate the help from Elizabeth Bainham. Hey Shepard, I heard about what you did on Ilium, and I wanted to... let's not read that message. Us getting it is a bug, because we haven't done the thing it's talking about in that yet, so I'm gonna wait to read it. About Horizon, from Caden. Shepard, I'm sorry for what I said back on Horizon. I spent 2 years pulling myself back together after you went down with the Normandy. It took me a long time to get over my guilt for surviving and move on. I finally let my friends talk me into going out for drinks with a doctor on the Citadel. Nothing serious, but trying to let myself have a life again, you know? Then I saw you and everything pulled hard to port. You were standing in front of me, but you were with Cerberus. I guess I don't know who either of us is anymore. Do you remember that night before Ilos? That night meant everything to me. Maybe it meant as much to you. A lot has changed in the last 2 years, and I can't just put that aside. But please be careful. I've watched too many people close to me die on Eden Prime. Okay, let's start reading this over again. I'm bumbling over my words way too much. So, note to future Phoenix from past Phoenix. Edit this first take out. Shepard, I'm sorry for what I said back on Horizon. I spent 2 years pulling myself back together after you went down with the Normandy. It took me a long time to get over my guilt for surviving and move on. I'd finally let my friends talk me into going out for drinks with a doctor on the Citadel. Nothing serious, but trying to let myself have a life again, you know? Then I saw you, and everything pulled hard to port. You were standing in front of me, but you were with Cerberus. I guess I really don't know who either of us is anymore. Do you remember that night before Ilos? That night meant everything to me. Maybe it meant as much to you, but a lot has changed in the last 2 years, and I can't just put that aside. But please be careful. I've watched too many people close to me die. On Eden Prime, on Vermeer, on Horizon, on the Normandy. I couldn't bear it if I lost you again. If you're still the woman I remember, I know you'll find a way to stop these collector attacks. But Cerberus is too dangerous to be trusted. Watch yourself. When things have settled down a little, maybe, I don't know, just take care. Kaidan. I honestly always kind of liked that, the fact that Kaidan takes the time to send you a little personal message, going, hey, I know I overreacted on Horizon. I'm sorry about that, but I just can't have things go back to the way they were before with no changes. I liked how they do that, the way he acknowledges that he went too far, but at the same time isn't just putting everything back the way it was before, and just saying, let's forget all about it. He's not doing that, but he is admitting he was not necessarily wrong, but took things too far, and I like how they do that. It's a good middle ground, and I always appreciated how they did that and acknowledged that maybe Kaidan had a point to be rather skeptical with Cerberus, even if he shouldn't have taken it out on Shepard. And I appreciate that. It's a nice little touch. And I would actually kind of agree with that. It has been 2 whole years since Shepard last saw Kaidan, so a lot will have changed. And I think she understands that he just needs some time to get his thoughts in order, kind of thing. It was rather sudden, and just that if we're still alive after this mission, we can see where we stand from there. That's definitely something we can agree on. And as for his statement about Cerberus being too dangerous to be trusted, Shepard definitely agrees with that, because our relationship with the majority of Cerberus, minus the people on our crew right now, who basically seem to have been handpicked by the Elusive Man to make it easier to manipulate Shepard, just with the way their personalities and everything are. That seems to be the case. But our opinion of the majority of Cerberus is basically that we don't trust them in the slightest. We are using them and fully expect them to betray us, and when it's convenient and we no longer need their help, we fully plan to stab Cerberus in the back before they can stab us in the back. But I think this is a good place to end this particular episode. So, thank you very much for watching Mass Effect 2. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to see more like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you then, folks. see you then.